I was born in Bulawayo, and I have two older sisters, but I was really a lot lucky, as my one sister is 10 years older than me and my other sister is 16 years older than me. So I was really brought up as an only child. I was brought up in Bulawayo. We had a lot of family who had farms and ranches and hotels in the bush area of Zimbabwe. So some of my fondest memories of childhood were traveling to the bush, spending quality time there, developing a deep respect and admiration for the bush and an absolute love of the bush. My parents weren't well off. My mother was a very creative artist. She was really amazing. She found her passion and her talent later on in her life at about 40. My father didn't have a really stable work history, and I do remember as a child that times were sometimes tough and money was a tough issue, and I suppose that played a key role in terms of me feeling that I never wanted to have money issues in my life and that I had to pave my path to success. I didn't do that well at junior school, but I do remember my last teacher at junior school, called Mr. De Beer, who really made me believe that I could be someone. And he really made me feel that I was important, and that even though I didn't get the top marks in the class, I didn't make the top sports teams in the school, that there was a little magic sitting inside. And I'm forever grateful to Mr. De Beer and those thoughts he instilled in me. I finished studying my degree in social work, and we had to specialize in our honors year. And I decided to do industrial social work, which at that time was looking at the need for employee assistance programs. And I was placed with an organization called AECI, African Explosives and Chemical Industries. And I did my needs analysis there for a employee assistance program, and was very fortunate to have been mentored by an amazing man called Ray Top, who identified my potential, and after a year of doing my honors internship there, offered me a job as a change management consultant. So I never really practiced as a social worker, but at that time I did learn the power of mentors. I think it's been kind of a key theme in my work career is there's so much I've learned. And when I coach women, when I work with women, I really want them to understand their innate power that they have, but they do need to understand that they're operating in an environment that was created by men and has been perfected by men. I started my first business called Branding and Marketing U, which was a business which was twofold. One, it focused on personal branding. So I was asked by Standard Bank to build an elective for their leadership on how they could brand and market themselves. And it also had a marketing component where we helped medium-sized businesses brand and market their businesses. Personal branding says that no great brand is built on weakness. It's built on your best strengths, talents, characteristics, and attributes, and taking them to the next level. And I see my career has been based on exactly that. I know that my strengths sit around strategizing, innovating, conceptualizing, marketing, business development, and sales. My challenges have sat around work-life balance, which, by the way, the term doesn't exist. But as a woman, I have a home, I have a husband, I have 2 children. And I remember a mentor saying to me once, Donna, just remember when you have children, when you are with them, you will feel guilty that you are not at work. And when you are at work, you will feel guilty that you are not with your children. And I kind of, said, how can this be true? But it is true. And hence my greatest challenge has been letting go of guilt. And the way that I've done that is that I've learned to focus on quality and not quantity. So I know that when I spend time with my children, it is the most quality time. I'm inspired by every single person I come in contact with. And the reason being is that I think and I believe that everybody has something to teach you. And I believe, for example, that everything is a mirror. So if I write a book, I'm writing what I most need to learn. If I'm coaching somebody, the aspects that I'm coaching are what I need most for me. When I'm bringing up children, the lessons that they are giving me are the lessons that I need most for myself. So in essence, I'm inspired every day because I meet people along my journey who help my journey become more fulfilling and joyous. I believe my greatest asset is my ability to inspire. I always get feedback, you're so inspirational, you really helped me change my thinking, I look at this a different way, I feel hope. And I think that that was a talent that God has given me with and that I will use for as long as I possibly can because I know it can have such a meaningful impact on people. Think big. Don't think small for one single moment. Mobilize your tribe. Identify mentors, identify sponsors, identify coaches, identify whoever you need to get ahead. And most importantly, learn to network. Build those relationships. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know and what you stand for. I believe that a career has 3 stages. You invest, you reap, and then you give back. And I think I'm in the give back part of my career. So although my businesses are growing and it's very exciting, my key motivator and my key delight is to be able to give back and to help other entrepreneurs and other women make their mark in South Africa.